Then he said, I was 7 years old, and ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਾਬਾ ਆਇਆ, ਸਾਧੂ ਆਇਆ. And he came to the village, and ਆਮ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ like Mahapurushes or Babbe, they might come to the village and they might ask families to donate a son so they can make them into a Granthi, make them into a Raggi, or for example, Baba Kartar Singh Pindrawala, Baba Gurbachan Pindrawala, they used to that's how they used to get students. They would go to the villages, ask families if they would like to donate their sons to Khalsa so they can get training and then go back to the village. So Munde the father puchya that have you got would you like to send any of your children with us, and we'll train him up and keep him in the Gurdwara and make him into a Gursikh. He said that I had many brothers. He said he was the youngest. They gave their youngest son to this Babaji, and the Babaji took him to the Gurdwara. And the Babaji said to him that this is your room, atera kamra, tu mool mantra da path karna hai. You're going to do mool mantra da path. तो उन्होंने मूल मंत्र दस दिता पिया मूल मंत्र दा आज एरा प्रैक्टिस करना अभ्यास करना. He said, okay, that's fine. And the Babaji told the Sevadars, I have to go somewhere. I had to go to do some kam. And he goes, I'm going to be back in a week's time. That make sure that you look after this kid. Babaji came back after 1 week and said, oh, how's the kid? You looked after him, koi problem? He settled in okay. And I said, oh, where is he? Have you lost him? And they go, and then they went to the room where Babaji had left him. He was still doing Mool Mantra da Abhyas. This is the Singha ne kiya hai. From Delhi, they sang, they told Penji. Then she told me, I that he's doing Mool Mantra Path Chankra Marke. He's saying cross-legged, doing Mool Mantra Path. And because he hadn't come outside of his room, no one had realized that he's there. And then the Babaji said that you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. We cannot give you anything here. We can't offer you anything here. You must go and take Amrit. Ja Amrit Shak. Inna kaya, Munda Bayajita, Amr Shak. Shoti Amr da Munda, he goes that he went and he left the dera, and he goes that, then the Panjabi said, what happened then? He goes, I just got on a bus. That bus was going towards Delhi. He ended up randomly, by coincidence, Umar's Kirpa Pana Hukum, he ended up going to Bangla Shah where the Delhi Smagam was, and he ended up taking Amrit in the Delhi Smagam. And then the Panjabi said that please come back every Smagam. Then he come back and give the Singhs your darshan. We want to see you. But they said since that Amrit Sanchar, no one ever saw him again.
Oh, मैं यही बंदना फिर जो नहीं पाए हाँ मैं कितों उपजे कि संजम ए जाए हाँ मैं दीर्घ रोग है दारू भी समाए कृपा करे जे अपनी तां गुर का शब्द कमाए नानक कहे सुनो जनो इत संजम किथे दा जवाब किथे आया कृपा करे जे अपनी तां गुर का शब्द कमाए. पर शब्द कमाने च भी कीर्तन करन च भी पाठ करन च भी हाँ मैं अंदर मैं बड़ा सोहना कीर्तन करदा मैं बड़ी सोहनी कथा कर लेना मैं बड़ा सोहना विद्वान है उत्थे भी हाँ मैं सूक्ष्म हाँ मैं अंदर हाँ मैं बड़ी इतना भी मेरे को बड़ी पैसे हैं मेरे को बड़ियाँ कारां हैं मेरे को बड़े कोठे मैं बड़े माया वाला मेरे इन्ने पहरेदार इन्ने नौकर इन्ने बच्चे इन्ना कुछ मेरे को बहुत कुछ है. एक ये हूँ मैं एक विद्वान होने के नाते बड़ा सियाना होने के नाते अंदर हूँ मैं बड़ा सियाना मैनू इन्ना कुछ आता है मैं बड़ा सोहना कीर्तन कर लेना मैं बड़ी सोहनी कथा कर लेना मेरे अंदर आप चीज़ां बड़ियां चंगियां ने ये भी हो मैं हुण इन्हां तो छुटकारा किद्दां होना कृपा करे जे अपनी तां गुर का शब्द कमाए नानक कहे सुनो जनो इस संजम दुख जाए.
One thing in your day-to-day life that you have seen, that you know fundamentally in your core, in your heart, is wrong. Not morally wrong in the sense of that person should not cut their hair, that person should not go to discos and dance. I don't care about what other people do that way. One thing that goes to the core of Guru Nanak's teachings: equality, human rights, the right to food, to clothing, sanitary water. One thing that you see every day, maybe it's that homeless person on the street that you see, that you walk by every single day, but just kind of turn your head so you don't have to be involved. Or maybe it's that sister or that aunt or the masi, the relative that you know is being abused by her husband. Whatever it is, one thing, and it could be small. It could be the laddus that arrive at your doorstep predictably from that family only when they have boys. Maybe that's all it is. It can be something small. One thing that you see every day that you're going to make a commitment to yourself to change. That you're going to do something about it. Speak up, because speaking up is the very first thing. Awareness raising. Change is not about going up with placards and always going and fighting lawsuits and things like that. Change is simply about speaking up, being vocal. There's no Hindu, there's no Muslim. Change is just about changing perspectives. Okay? So make that one commitment to yourself. But remember what commitments are. Gotta look at yourself in the mirror every night. Right? No one else will know if you didn't live up to it, but you will.
So was that really any different from the way we act towards God and the Guru? When as Najwans, when it's time we don't need Guru anymore, we don't need God anymore, we do Bajr Kreta. When we don't need Guru, when we don't need God anymore, then we say, God, I switch him off. When I need the radio, I switch him off. When I need him, I switch him off. When I don't need him, I switch him off. That's what our karma is like. So does God's story really seem nice to you, or are you just trying to change it? So the Guru di hai, Guru Sahib has given us Rat, he's given us Sikhi, which changi lagdi, does it look nice? Or is it just something you say, that's nice, but then, that bit there, I don't really like that. So I'll have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or I'll have I'll do very, really interesting thing that Gyani Pindarpal, he comes on Sikh channel. Now he pulled up all these Gurbani quotes, innit? He did a Parnari, adultery. He made it exact. He pulled them out. The Panktiyan. Oh, Guru actually relates Parnari and Nindya together. Nindya and Parnari. He's equating Nindya to a Bajr Karat in Gurbani, if you really read it. Guruji equates it to a Bajr Karat. This is Nindya Karni. And when you look through all of that, when we want to slander someone or say something about them, we just switch Guru off straight away. Guru's not relevant then. I do the gal, then I come back to my Gurmukh character afterwards.
Guru Sahib is here to change lives. I'm not doing anything by myself. The Guru Sahib is doing everything. But what he's saying, or what he's about, is changing your life. If you really want to change your life, if you want to live a life of Chardi Kala, write down 5 things before you go. It can be simple things. I'm going to get up early in the morning and spend 10 minutes in Simran. Simple as that. Something more than you're doing right now. I'm going to be kind to somebody else. I'm going to change my thoughts. But it's something it has to be concrete. It's not something, I'm going to be full of love. What does that mean? I'm going to start treating my younger brother or younger sister who I've been fighting with all the time. I'm going to start listening to them. Start making some changes in your life. So write down. Are you willing to do that? How many of you are going to make a commitment now, right now, that before you leave this camp, you're going to write down at least 5 things that you're going to do after you leave this camp that are going to change